Next, we take a look at Dorohedoro.
Why is he eating him, bro?
Title, yes. And no, Dorohedoro isn't.
Whoa! What happened to this man's finger? What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Jiraiya back again with another video, and today we are reacting to the top 10 best anime of 2020. Last time we did the best anime fights of 2020. All right. But this time we doing the overall best anime of 2020. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but there's been some hot anime that dropped this year, and I know a couple of them probably gonna be in this top 10. I'm just hoping Jujutsu Kaisen get at least top 5, hopefully number 1. Tower of God need to get his respect, and God of High School need to get their respect. All right, this list better be dope. That's all I know. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you know when I post. Alright, we finished in 2020 on a bang, alright? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Okay? Simple, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Almighty push.
Hey yo, as wild as 2020 was, I'm gonna need this list to be just as wild. No cap. Oh yeah, of course Jujutsu Kaisen. Hell yeah, that's my shit now.
As the year draws to an end, I think it's time to start looking at the year as a whole. This year's been an eventful one for anime, and I feel like now's a good time to start going over what I think are the top 10 best new anime of the year. I know that the year was chock full of sequels, and a lot of which concluded years of journey for some shows, so I've intentionally excluded those, and I'm talking about some of my favourite ones from this year. So without further ado, the top 10 best new anime of 2020, everyone.
What's number 10? Moriarty The Patriot. I'm about to look it up. Each one of these on this list I'm most likely gonna watch, bro. Honestly.
Honestly speaking,
if I haven't already seen it, I'm gonna try to watch it.
Hopes for this one. That's not to be taken in a negative light, but as someone who's seen quite a lot of Sherlock Holmes anime, it just doesn't feel too special anymore. While none of them ended up being bad, and it takes an extraordinary amount of mishap to spend 5 minutes ranting about a show online, they were just out there. What could a perspective change to star the villain do? Well, a lot apparently. Midway through the season, Moriarty the Patriot has shot up to be one of my favorites this season. It may not be part of the big hype train that everyone's riding, nor is it something that I'd watch to feel goosebumps and that sort of thing, but the show's brimming with content that makes you think. I'm not going to pretend that this is some super complex big brain anime that would make you question the meaning of existence, but its themes make a lot of sense, especially given modern day context. I really like how it toys with the ideas of justice while putting us in the proper atmosphere for such thoughts. You've got to thank the art and voice acting department for that. Bro. The show is still airing, but you should definitely check it out. It gives you food for thought and shows you what a good villain protagonist looks like.
Of course, God of High School.
Next, we go full throttle with God
Tower
of High School.
God probably be up here too.
The much-awaited webtoon adaptation has been one of the highlights of the summer 2020 season. I'm not surprised that Jin Moore's
God of High School go crazy, man. Everybody know that.
Made its mark on the anime community. It didn't matter that it was in a season with tons of grand finales and big sequels. If there's anything to remember summer 2020 by in terms of just pure hype, a lot of anime fans will tell you it's probably God of High School. Nevertheless, the show's not without its flaws. As we've seen so far with the 3 Korean webtoon adaptations, Tower of God and Noblesse,
I've come across those. I weren't entertained.
God of High School in particular got some flack for cutting out some key character development parts from the webtoon. While I think that the criticism that is nothing but fight after fight a bit.
Them fights are wild, bro. They really be strapping.
As well as stunning animation and visuals, God of High School could be just the show for you.
Hell yeah. Rent a girlfriend? I might check it out. It ain't my genre, but hey, I might check it out.
But for Rent a Girlfriend, I haven't seen the fake girlfriend storyline in a while, so I don't blame anyone for thinking of Rent a Girlfriend as the second coming of Nisekoi. Unfortunately, Rent a Girlfriend never quite hit the mark as the series that it's supposedly a spiritual successor to. A lot of that falls onto our protagonist. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but it does seem that he's by far the most hated protagonist in a series with harem elements this season. Now, sharing a season with Kirito, that's saying something.
Yeah, that's tough.
extend that past the
I
season
might not
and
watch
make it
that.
to the
I ain't
year,
gonna lie
then
to
you can throw
you.
Mummy in there while
You
you're
know?
at it. Now, that might
I'm
sound a
good.
bit harsh, but I did sincerely enjoy Rent-A-Girlfriend in general. The characters may be controversial, but I enjoyed the comedy bits, and I don't think anyone's denying that the girls are pretty good. And as they say, in a show like this, it's not the harem protagonist that does the heavy lifting, but the girls. If they sell, the show sells, and it apparently did well enough to get a second season coming our way.
But he's still an L though, so I mean, it don't really matter. Decadence. Okay, this look kind of active.
Make it 3 in a row now for summer 22
let's
with
get it.
Decadence. So if God of High School is the mainstream shonen boys pick of the season,
right?
while Rent-A-Girlfriend is what rom-com fans remember it by, I think that it would be fair to give Decadence the crown for underappreciated hit of the season.
Oh, say less.
First brushed off as some sort of sci-fi Attack on Titan.
I'm about to say it looks like Attack on Titan, but you know I don't like comparing.
It's the season's example of not judging a book by its cover, as much of the content that made it capture
that shit look tough.
So many fans came out midway through its run. The plot may have seemed simple, but Decadence does have quite a lot of philosophical concepts that get explored. I'm positive that I'm not the only one who thought that the show ended up looking like a completely different one that first impressions might have given us.
Add that to the list.
In. Before I forget, the show did have a controversial ending, but I feel like it wrapped things up pretty nicely for an anime original. So if you're looking for a short one-core show to binge over a weekend, and you're up for something that reminds you of Attack on Titan or Gurren Lagann, make sure to give.
Yeah, that's crazy, because in my head I was like, that's kind of like Gurren Lagann and Attack on Titan.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
I might check it out though.
Speaking of endings, Gleipnir has a cluster.
I was about to say, is that a horror one?
But that doesn't pull it down so hard for me not to feature as one of the top new shows this 2020.
This has been in 2 videos now.
Some sort of
I gotta check it out.
Direction towards the end, leaving everyone confused, while season 2 is nowhere in sight. But why is it here? Why is it in my top 10 list? Because after everything else, the show does well and hits the right beats for me. Having just come off enjoying Darwin's Game earlier this season, I was simply in the mood for more edgy death game shenanigans. While the former I loved, especially with the ensemble concept and the character designs, I won't deny that it would seem a bit generic for it to truly stand out. What isn't generic in terms of setup and characters is Gleipnir. I praised Pine Jam for powering through the uncertainties of the
watch it, bro.
2020 season and giving us an A+ product in terms of animation and fights, but Gleipnir also finds its strength in something else. Its characters. Its characters are an underrated aspect of the show, and you can't really quantify chemistry, but the main duo of Shuichi and Claire, as well as the antagonist,
demons.
work so well together.
Hey,
the side characters are no slouch either.
He fighting demons.
Interesting in their own ways and showing varying degrees of agency. A weird, bizarro ending wouldn't completely pull a good show down, and Gleipnir remains one of my favorites of this year.
A little off-brand Sharingan. Okay, what's number 5? Dorohedoro. Damn.
Yes,
Lizard Man from Spider-Man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Next, we take a look at Dorohedoro.
Why is he eating him, bro?
Title, yes. And no, Dorohedoro isn't.
Whoa! What happened to this man's finger?
To know when to reel itself in and step
Hey, yo, hold on, bro. She did not just snap his fingers like that for no reason.
Isn't an edgy death game anime. Gleipnir may be dark and edgy, but I still find it to know when to reel itself in and step back before letting you see that at its very core, it's still a boy meets girl series, but with morally ambiguous characters.
That's wild. But why is he eating his
relishes in the violence, the
what the
comedy,
fuck?
and that sort of stuff. No wonder it didn't become a mainstream title at the start of the year.
Damn.
Then again, it's probably a saving grace, because if it
Bro,
did indeed become
ain't
a
no
mainstream
way.
title, we'd be seeing all those controversies online. I mean, it's the same season as Interspecies.
I might have to
Reviews,
check
and I
that
don't
out
see that anything
just
that
off the
season
strip
could
for
top
that,
the
bro.
Funimation fiasco
Like, that
of
was
show.
crazy.
Can you imagine a world with a mainstream
That man
Dorohedoro
face
with
is
a series of controversies of
looking.
its own airing alongside
Oh,
Interspecies
shit.
reviewers? However,
Bro.
don't let all the talk of the violence is
Time
for its
out,
own
bro.
show, but can you imagine?
Time out. Because why did he body everybody and just throw their head through the wall? Like, what is going on here, bro? He threw everybody into the wall. Like, what the
However, don't let
This man's
all
on a
the
kill
violence and
streak.
controversial elements distract you from the fact that Dorohedoro is quite honestly a very well-made adaptation. I mean, the CGI may be jarring.
I might have to watch that, bro.
Captured a
Real
lot of
talk.
things that made the manga such a hit. The setting and the atmosphere is there, and the characters are just amazing, which is a good thing.
Damn.
At its core, Dorohedoro
Hey, he's on
is a
demon
character-driven
time for
show.
real.
It's truly worthy of a watch, and while I don't see a sequel coming anytime soon, I'd still recommend it to anyone who enjoys the
That's
darker
crazy.
side of
I'm gonna check
anime.
that shit out. Alright, number 4. What's up? What the fuck?
Spring
Oh,
2020
well, that's
saw the
his
start
Tower
of the
God.
Korean
Word.
wave in
Like I
anime,
said, I knew
with
Tower God was gonna be up
leading the
here.
charge. There's no question that when pioneering a new thing, you put your best foot forward and try to make an impact.
Sir, I knew
of
God of
course.
High
So,
School was
of
gonna be
course,
up
when the
here.
idea of webtoons
Tower
being
God.
adapted into anime became a thing, the immediate candidate was probably
They deserve
the
it. Them
biggest webtoon
shits
out
are
there,
fucking
Tower
good.
of God. The result was
Like, them
actually
shows
pretty
are crazy
I think that
good.
a number of people were disappointed because it's the Tower of God and that they had high hopes after being so enamored with the webtoon. But as someone who came in and started watching the show knowing the source material's content, I think that the series does well enough for itself. It's a dialogue-heavy adventure series featuring some intriguing characters and a
Facts.
vivid world for us to explore. It also features a unique art style that would or wouldn't be a big pull for fans of webtoons. The unfortunate part is that what we saw of Tower of God is basically just the prologue. The anime just ended there without a season 2 in
Yeah.
sight. Come on,
Shoes.
it's like ending Hunter x Hunter right when the Hunter exams end. All that being said, for me, Tower of God is among the best webtoon adaptations.
That's lit, bro. It deserved it. Number 3, ID Invaded. Have not seen it yet. Golly, bro, what's up with your
Anime
body?
2020? Well, it's a toss up for me for
fuck?
second and third place, but for now,
Okay.
I'll give it to It Invaded.
I see what
I've
type
always
of time
been
you
quite
on.
high on psychological anime, so it wasn't any surprise that I watched It Invaded. Being such a fan of psychology myself, I think that it's one of the great topics that can be discussed in so many ways through
Oh, that's
different forms
different.
of media. Heck, I
Okay.
like It Invaded so much that I put it as my top anime
Okay.
at the start of the year. But personal biases aside, I do think that It Invaded is legitimately a great show that can appeal to a wide range of anime fans. It's just a solid mystery anime after all. In a way, it really reminds
Hey.
me of an alternative Psycho Pass, but with a more scientific focus instead of a more moralistic
I'ma
one.
check
It's
it
a
out.
series that keeps you
Hey,
wanting
yeah,
more,
I'ma
and it's
check it
got no
out. No
shortage of
bull.
action, and it's
And
got
I'ma
no
come
special
back and let y'all
identity.
know.
It's the end of the year, and I still
I'ma
think
let y'all
that it's
know
a
they were
grossly
good, bro.
underappreciated anime. Seeing as how big Psycho Pass has become, I feel a bit bad that It Invaded never really got to that point. Maybe it's just a change in the times. After all, many things can change in a decade. Maybe it's because the winter 2020 has the unfortunate reputation of being a weak season. Either way, I strongly recommend watching this show to anyone looking for a good suspense.
Oh, that shit snap. Okay. Hold on. I mean it, alright? If I say I'm adding it to my list, I'm gonna watch it. Like, for real. And I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna come back, pull up the same video, and I'm gonna let you know if they were good or not. Because, you know, if I haven't already seen it, I don't know. And I gotta pull up my whole list, honestly. I need to go through my whole list. I need to get through that list. I have a long list of shit I need to watch. It's crazy. Let's go. I've been watching this though. I've been watching this though. Jujutsu Kaisen, my god. Girl.
Over this show for the past few weeks.
saying?
How could it not
My
be
boy
near the top of the
Gojo is
list?
fire,
It's really
bro.
amazing because at first glance, Jujutsu Kaisen may seem like a show filling everyone's annual quota of shonen jump series.
That shit's
featuring
actually
supernatural
good.
powers, demons, and exorcists, and whatever equivalents to those
Real
a show
talk.
may have. Last year it was Demon Slayer. A few years before that, it was Black Clover.
Yeah.
However, Jujutsu Kaisen
This shit
just
different,
does so
though.
many things right
This
as
shit
far as the
different.
target market is
I'd
concerned.
say this
For a
shit
show
different.
Like this, I think that the most important keys are simply having a good hook, a decent and likable cast, some twists and turns regarding certain
sir.
characters, and great fights that showcase the powers that the creator came up with.
That shit
Let's just
goes
say that
down
Jujutsu
me, bro.
Kaisen
I
passes
cannot lie to
everything
you.
with flying colors. It's yet to get a Demon Slayer episode 19 moment, but the recent one featuring one of its most popular characters came pretty damn
Yes,
close
sir.
with how it blew up.
Oh
the
my
internet.
god, I
However,
can't wait for
all
this
the
shit to
excitement
catch up to the
surrounding it
manga,
only
bro.
finds its way to number
Like,
2
this shit
on my
goes
list.
crazy.
It's not that I don't buy the hype or anything. I mean, I love it, and I really like how there's this big new thing that everyone's talking about again, the likes that I've not seen since Demon Slayer. However, there's just one new anime that I think I like better.
Like, this shit is not gonna flop, bro. I can tell you that right now.
What is the show that I consider to be the best of 2020, you ask? Great Pretender, of course.
Great Pretender. Heard you. Let's see. Let's see.
Don't worry, this surprised me even. When I first looked up the series, I didn't expect to find myself becoming such a big fan of Great Pretender. but I did in the end. I ended up being so entertained following con artists and their mishaps all over the world. Is it because of the unique premise, or is it because it looked like some kind of spiritual successor to things I enjoyed like Bacano or Better Call Saul? Probably a
Bro, that
mixture
shit
of both,
looks,
actually.
it looks like it'll be
Is a
good though, I'm not gonna lie
breath
to
of fresh
you.
air that would look like a Western TV series.
It looks
not
funny.
been done in an anime format. Saying that it's unique isn't enough, and it's a completely different direction from what we've all come to expect.
That's like one of the
Video.
shows you
Now,
can't
I'm
take
not
too
part of the camp where
serious.
unique automatically equals good, and I personally love my anime tropes, but come on, credit where credit's due. Pretty much everything in Great Pretender is amazing. The visuals are stunning, the plot progresses at a great pace, and it manages to keep me entertained all the way to the very end. I'm sure that it'll do the job for you too. It's a super fun show, so check it out. I just find it unfortunate that Great Pretender never really became a big deal. It's just
That's
a fun
crazy.
artistic show full of
I'd
solid
never even heard of
premise.
this before.
Do I blame Netflix jail for this? Well, partly, but I still consider it the top pick for the best new title in 2020.
Oh, it's on
I don't
Netflix?
see my
Say
opinion
less.
changing anytime
That might
soon.
be even easier to binge.
So what
But
does your
yeah.
top 10 list look like? I'd
Damn,
love to know.
I
So
wanted
let's chat a
Jujutsu
bit about it
Kaisen
in
to
the
come in
comment
number one.
section.
I'm not
As
gonna
we
lie
look
to
forward
you.
2021,
I'm not
we'll
gonna lie to
always
you.
remember 2020 to be an eventful year, both in expected and unexpected ways. Whether the momentum from 2020 will
Yeah,
carry
that's
on
crazy,
to make an
bro.
even better 2021 is yet to be seen, but I've always been a believer in the idea that anime just keeps getting better instead of the best ones being in the good old days. So
Big
I've got a
facts.
positive outlook for this statement. As
Bit
you
fast, bit fast. But yeah, I thought Jujutsu Kaisen would have came in first place, bro. And I thought Tower God would probably be in second place, honestly. Cause man, I really want Jujutsu Kaisen to catch up to the manga already, bro. I'm rushing that shit. Cause like if you read the manga, you know shit is just heating up for real. So it's like it's definitely gonna be an even better show in the next season. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm not gonna talk y'all to death. That video is fire as hell. That list is dope. I might have to, the ones I said I'm gonna watch, I might watch them on Twitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, hey, if you wanna watch me, watch them. You know, watch with me. However you wanna say it. Yeah, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/theblackjariah. Come hang out with me, watch some anime. You know? But yeah, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I post. And if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed my commentary, don't forget to smack a like on the video. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll catch you on the next video. Love y'all. Peace.